Okay, so there's two special right triangles that we learned about, all right? We've got 45, 45, 90, which is this one right here, and 30, 60, 90, all right? So we're talking about the angles. That's why they're named the way they are. So in order to do these problems with these triangles, you have to like be able to look at the template for how the sides are set up. So for each of these triangles, you have a side that's like the side that it's all based off of. So for the 45, 45, 90 triangle, it's actually both legs because since the angles are the same, it's an isosceles triangle, which means the sides are the same. All right, so both of these legs are the same thing. So those are both x and x. And no matter what number you have there, if you do the Pythagorean theorem with those two sides, for the hypotenuse, you always get x radical 2, all right, no matter what. So because of that, you could have, a triangle. What in the world? You could have a triangle that's 45, 45, 90. And it doesn't matter what side I give you. Like I could tell you this is 21. What are the other sides? This has to be 21. And then since both of those are 21, this is 21 radical 2. All right. You're always filling in that like kind of sequence. I could tell you this side over here is 5. Okay. That means this has to be 5. And that means this has to be 5 radical 2. Okay. If I could give you the hypotenuse, I could tell you the hypotenuse is 25 radical 2. All right, well, now I'm giving you this side, but I'm telling you it's 25 radical 2, which means the x part is 25. So that means this is 25 and this is 25. So you're always kind of filling in those sides in relation to each other. Now, the one that's a little bit harder is the 30, 60, 90 because it has two different legs. Now, for this one, the smallest leg, the one across from the 30, all right, that's kind of like going to be your x, okay? And the thing that you know about this, two things. One, so this is like, I'll say the short leg, okay, because it's obviously smaller than that side. So the short leg is x. The longer leg is going to be x radical 3. And you don't need to like have this memorized, but you should be able to look at this triangle, like template already drawn from your notes, and apply it. And then the other thing is the hypotenuse, right, directly across from the right angle, that's 2x. Okay, so this is kind of like the template for this one. So I could give you, a bunch of different things. Like let's say this is 30 and this is 60. Okay. I could, tell you this down here is 17. All right. Okay, so I'm giving you the short leg is 17. All right. So that means that the hypotenuse has to be 34. And that means the long leg, the one across from the 60, that has to be 17 radical 3. Okay? You don't have to do any work. You don't have to show any work. You can plug that in. All right? Because based on the template, if this is x, then this is going to be whatever that number is, radical 3. And this is going to be double that number. Okay? Now, I could switch it around. I could give you the hypotenuse. Okay, I could tell you the hypotenuse is 20. Okay, so now I'm giving you the 2x side. All right, so you could take it back. You could say, all right, that means this has to be 10 because I know it's half. And then since that's 10, I know this is going to be then 10 radical 3. All right, because it's always based on the same relationship. Or I could give you the 60 side. I could say this is, 30, right? This is 30 radical 3. Okay, so now I'm giving you this. So since 30 radical 3 matched up with x radical 3, I know x is 30. And then if I double that, I know the hypotenuse is 60. All right, so again, I should be able to give you any three sides and you should be able to kind of work through it. So you just need to have these drawn. You can look at your notes to help you, on the practice or on the quiz, but you're just basing everything off of these side lengths. So hopefully that made a little bit of sense. If you have more like specific questions, just message me and I can kind of try and respond. But that should be enough to get you through the quiz for today. So yeah, if you have any questions, let me know, and have a great day.